Welcome to Dining and Dating Discussions with Deola. And on today's menu, we're going to be making white rice, fried stew, and goat meat. Alright, so first things first, we're going to wash our vegetables properly. I typically cut my vegetables open. I like to wash the inside, see what's inside of it. I do not like seeds in my stew, so that's another reason why I cut it open. And the third reason why I cut it open is because with the habanero peppers, they can be very spicy. I have a toddler, so I take the seeds out just to make sure that it's not too hot. So after we're done washing it, we're transferring it to the NutriBullet. I added a clove of garlic, a knob of ginger, a tiny piece, and half an onion. Oh, and FYI, with this blender, you don't have to add water. It literally blends your stew to perfection. We transfer it to the pot and we let it boil down for about 20 minutes. That's how it looks when it is boiled. All right, then we're gonna go ahead and season the goat meat. I added half an onion to it. I added a little bit of thyme, a little bit of Maggi, and a tiny bit of accent into my goat meat. You really don't need much when it comes to frying goat meat, but you do want to be careful with your salt because Maggi and salt are very similar and you don't want to over salt your food. All right, so we're gonna get with our stew base. We're gonna get started on our stew base. I added a little bit of oil. I cut up the remaining onion from the half onion that I used in the goat meat, transferred it into the oil, and started seasoning. So I added a little bit of salt to start, very little bit, don't overdo it, and a little bit of thyme, curry, and chicken sauce for the stew base. Mix it around. There goes the gnaw. And again, all of this is to your taste, okay? But just be careful with the salt because you can over salt your stew and then your whole stew is destroyed. All right, so the cooked down stew that's in the other pot, we're going to transfer this into the oil and start mixing. So this is what it looks like after it's been fried for about 20 minutes. The oil floats to the top of the stew. That's when you know that it's ready. I'm also going to show you what the texture of my fried stew looks like. I like a thick fried stew. You can also add water. It's your preference. This is how I like to eat my stew. So we're going to mix that. You see how thick it is and how bright it is. This is a definition of a good fresh stew. And that's what it looks like when it's frying, and how you know it's almost done is when the oil starts to float to the top of the stew. All right, so now we're going to transfer back over to the meat. All right, the meat is almost finished boiling. I love to boil my meat to a tender, very, very tender. I didn't put it in the video, but I also, after I boiled it, I put it in the air fryer for a little bit. I made the rice prior to. I add the meat, I boiled a couple of eggs, put it in the stew, and this is what my stew looks like. It is very, very simple, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and please don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.